Worldcup Ecosia Ronaldo exit Kofi no. Eventually, the conversation has been that from one person end no, enyadia ya ana hadwini bebree because in his opinion, Euros no, o win Euros no obetimi I equate to the World Cup no. That according to Ronaldo. Another story so we ya na mesa NDM kakra President Trump adia no so waye no. And then from there no, na ma Spain a qualification. And in Roberto Martinez age no. If a Brenner kakra can maybe I have other point. But yeah, starting from President Trump on Komono. We've all agreed at some point say game na you actually no a dark game. It's a dark game, we all know. Dark game as in name e koso no be brain no ye kiremu kirewo a obeji achi or maybe just a check ansa na what you say. Officiating you on a dark game ho. Transfers you on a dark game ho. Medicine, football no part of any medicine no so you on a dark aspect no ho. So check is anima we ya and son wash even administratively near my ya kataswa later and ya na epino and also so hormone. So I did back when man for person majiatum politics marrying the game. People don't want to agree. People don't want to agree. Yet we know politics marrying the game. And it's so far, yeah, na you took collection. Next can come ho. Na Nyankopon ya na sorry net me be school aka ho. Now say we a church member obako school bi o start to school fees. And yes gam yenu. And if you know ya je ba ko fo ye. Asore na what giremu boa na banyini no. Atime be dru bi a bi hospital. A bi school. Yaw. Yes asu tueska ansa na school no. Ye tueska ansa na yetimi a graduate aka say me yet asori na wo kono college so pe tankua one church members na aka ni nyina no ene de bi yaw asemi say no kre ya de ayenim but as say bu ya ni aguso ene de afra life no politics can game no how do because politics in football but we pretend as if say and count sometimes we want to be clean. Game way and you might a cost on sign of football. You have a 90 minutes per our field or so. Better look our channel. Yaw a quit any pabio to be changing yama.
Very true.
Better our cow bomb pie or bomb pie. Manasa me one not the abram say, me checking the horse man. Me hear a team is a horse race. And I said upon call in the tree. Oh, could tell it side Manasa with your mini opinion.
Won't go with me at Yari.
You know, crab work for the abandoned and wage of Faco. Your game with politics in so much. Now politics in order to the be a na obey FIFA president. I person say, who and Commander President Trump a D ever White House no our boy you know a diamond to our game, a big insult to our game. But I can't. Yeah, come on game. Yeah, brother say. Referee no would just field no so no near 2 million shillings. Some stadium never nipa 100,000 cry say referee no do be can yeti. Na o show you cry wa sabe won check ro otimi say e show. It is to me you share referee in some ana what incident ni bi. Omone US ni Bosnia Balogun ni incident in the record ni buy no.
Yeah.
Me de be kind say a record. I said
it career threatening.
I don't know person catch say oh the best or the maximum should have been yellow card. And the money a record, the money a record. Oh. Apa on say okay career threatening. And mrano crown a punish action no and punish consequences no. Consequences in career threatening no. But the whole crime running shit. Mrando said you see patriotic say say na you over hospital am here who say over 6 months because mrando ko ho see that is action. The law is about the action, not the consequences. Consequences in your morality the anona wo ka no was say career want me maybe want me say according to the referee and the discretion and the verdict no we should record we then FIFA no chim say record no so the man with the subsequent game no so beside akoka no. President Trump said, why would you do that in a hurricane? I don't know. There are saw two gentlemen. More collide. I I say obi be bo ba pan na wo kasa se nya nkura mienu na ekon tokwa na fa ne ba no da fa akọ yawo ka wo si akura no kotokura ne ko police station aka wo say wo defend wo ba I say nya nkura mienu na ku job no me also say yabu ba yi wo chana wo do o ha no President Trump say two young men players omo be bomu na ba ko na akọ ba ko na we la be na referee kura no be suspect no hey o tie ho so or say referee no, I don't want to talk about his past. Hey, manipulation at the highest level. The president is now telling the world, it's a referee no comedy game. No, I have his past. But how the men call cry? Look, oh no, so I can't share mic and I say ketwa. Ni na communication method so. Or demand voice, you know. Referee no cry. Mo no sense mo mitima kan. O de cry. Yeah, wa can't match no. But all demand voice means. On person obenya assembly but we can't show. Well, why would the president do this? Oh, because you're protecting the player. But why would FIFA accept this? FIFA now says, "Oh, to Chromo now your politics. I be ban. Oh, to Chromo now my ban it na me tutumwa. You be ban wo. And then you ban the FIFA now office. Say mo mama he. Mo referee no record ni one. We are catch say I've called one respectable person be. Or can be a woman FIFA ho. Now so obey overrun record number boy na be bonobo. Yankopon shabe John for. Matia boys no 4-1.
Simple cry.
Mukofie. But we be bad president the atwo the game no. Ye game we nyesa na tie. Ye game we ya nyesa na tie. Ne mra eye ne mra. Football mra eye football mra. Tama football mra timi tefa so ye ball ne ya odea. Now ma me fie be ho ne ye ball na ye sisiu. And I teach more fa and no crown no it be a year old board to us. Great me year old no masa boku to crack on. Football mra.
Run to me.
Say no, maybe no African president. Maybe no Asian president. Mama Kanisa or maybe no South American president. Western for the me aye and a US so aye be actually say FIFA president no matter the so politically president be free be no say so utime kabi ma yawo efa mane ye why a game no and you're good for your game no and you're good for your game no but sana asio sana sisi na we no eye sebe de omumran famran ye hwe so ye na de no ye na de ena akofa ne kwana no no aboy mra na to agu ba bi kra enye nice. So when you say FIFA president who was sent to Switzerland, the person they say we say too. Gaza after say Israel for no a massacre no. Gaza for no person creative football for hope league bi. And also in Sashim, a man for a no investigation was here pa. And the name na to se blata no. Look, it's not a game with you. They give you time. Oh power, they give you time.
Be you talk here.
This game, is dangerous. It's dangerous. It is never the mafia game. And you're protected. You can't tell not protected. This game at some point, the too flow to no. So the game now cost a whole president a year cut the same. Come on, the jadu of church. Which I say, Emrebia, what you game no president between a bottle go abrobi and canashe. My friend on so. Walk up on a question on my man, who say, the other day, I catch a cuckoo. Edison say, Ye, Benini, a who bomuno, or catch you, Trim say, attack win you games, defense win you trophies. I deal with that tower. Sack. Assessor. She work up with the D.
And she go about that coin.
She work up with the D. She defense will be the buy. She attack or the buy. Or more coffee, you know. Check the team. So we are story now and the circle sees our seminar about me trim no sooner. Yeah, imagine say, oh, any moment check your day we say, yow. Mr. Two fear. A damn cross on it here. Me share attack in one. England 2 shots. Or Panama 2 shots. England 1. Croatia 1. Not just how the statistics cry you and say Colombia can start game now here omo bi ho. E 2-1-1-1 and a Ghana de Befi. No man for ka semenyo, a man for ka Jordan. Onu de make Prince Edu Kwabena near ye kanfo defenders. No mean say baby e kodu ye impo. Defenders ne de kodu ho. Oh nkomo no. Okay, ye nya ifie nkomo no ne emiem kese. Oh, your story na Portugal for the Befi na Roberto Martinez mudi nkomo say omo ye omo best ne de Ronaldo say nkomo ne ye na so boy ya. Eyo here because baby e duru no mpanifo ni nyina ko fie tu ka akwa akanya hwe. Se mpanifo ne ko Modric wo fie say so ko. Vozine ko. Nka Ronaldo ko aka abene Jordan mo mai. Se Jordan aba. Mpanifo ni nyina eba. Mpanifo ni bizu. But mpanifo ne wo ho no check the squad.
Want to me.
Portugal ni were light too much. Unfortunately, where they are blessed with materials and you want to coach in the share. Medono. Omni Rafael Leon the Worldcup, João Felix, Trincao, Gonçalo Guedes, Francesco Conceição, Adam for the Pedro Neto.
Wine Hosa.
Ana Gonçalo Ramos. Yeah. When we mean a diama boy for Ronaldo dinner to baby, but
attackers no.
Why not world class? Use the world class phrase and if I describe you Rafael Leao, João Felix, Trincao, Gonçalo Guedes, Francisco Conceição, Pedro Neto, Gonçalo Ramos, world class. So how are you going beyond the line? In the last 8, in the last 4, you need to score. You still rely on Ronaldo. Rafael Leao, world class striker, world class forward. João Felix in Kano. Gonçalo for Ramos for world class. We are talking about Portugal, a country that wants to win the World Cup with Rafael Leao as the leader of the attack. Hey, Nadine Mbappe dia Messi mo ashana. Check the World Cups. Go back patiently and check. So we do last 4 no, you need a stalwart opponent. You need one defender, you need one center back, you need a serial killer in the final third home. Check the World Cups. Make me have a boardwalk with this. Maybe Mount 60-64 now draw no from Captain Dunga in US 94 to Didier Deschamps in France 98. Captain for me in both 6 solid. A Chona Laurent Blanc when I saw the same when I saw it. I sent out the Fabien Barthez as I have to.
Yes.
Thierry Henry not bench for France 98. O check on what attack na is smooth. O dey Browning Bridge Japan Korea 2002 check Brazil team na mo koje no. Gilberto Silva na Mrantie no. O kwatro nye Lucio ne Rocky Center Junior mo na wo. Solid. Check go post room. Na ko the final third R for me ensa. O dey clever center so fine. Browning Bridge 2006. Check the last 4 teams no. 2010 South Africa 2010. 2014 for Germany. At some point, Ubusasa attackers in Wahifa. So Portugal attackers, yeah, me check yeah. So Ronaldo and Shapana, you go back to the midfield to look for goals. Midfield we. So coach when you're 2 strikers and Crom here and ejected 2 for Diamond. You have VT and about 6. Bruno and about 10. In this current dispensation of the game, but 6 for me and some more VT and but 6 for me and some pet. Omo VT adi. So I can't the game breakers, the game makers, deep line playmakers, you know, or whoever classification of 6 BR. Yo, bo wabra omo VT adi. 10 for us to swear. 10 for us Zuma Bruno Diana. Half 8. João Neves, Bernardo Silva. Me moment for the BR could be a debut. This Portugal side should have been long to the midfield. Coach ni yana say, oh, let's go, we can score more. What's the team in the counter? That's what bench me further back to be number 433.
That's what far national team via Obeka se Bianca is solid. Ombet me be a drew on ana wa man your my basa. 2018 Belgium team we are went me and find World Cup and I was like no. If
you know, because in the context of attackers are available, check Brazil attackers over the bad game and why they are back home. Hendrick baby, Martinelli baby,
naming squad here kind.
Yo, Ryan baby, Luis Henrique, ego Thiago edina me bo
no krafo no ma ne mo bo
on kan jam se me ntwa so edina me bo lesi Brazil ho komo na yedi o so on kan jam se me ntwa so a Rafinha Neymar Cunha Vinicius Nkwani currently only world class attacker e mo Cunha dina oda ne chinye ne ne ke awie so mo Cunha dina do jira ba bi o si mani Mbappe mu one dia let's open the conversation. So Brazil is gone back to the house. They are gone. What class attack about name and win the game no can come on. And Brazil are not here. Do I need to go to France? France attackers from the Bayern. Ubenya world class solid me and sa. Sivo pusan in seven. Me say world class solid me and sa. Olise Brazil for the will be there anymore. Ousmane Dembele. And now me born Vinicius Zino. Now the senior account world class me and sa for France. It will almost style of play no. Just get the attackers the balls. How many times about game now we are discussing midfielders? Now say for everybody, it has been Olise, Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele and Kanawasem. And you know why even Ousmane Dembele omucha photo no muncha ni yeno. Ousmane Dembele in the shadows of this guy. There is a producer and a finisher. Producer ni Olise, finisher no Mbappe. Enti Ousmane Dembele, are you producing or you are finishing the goals? So what come over there, your numbers should shoot up. Ousmane Dembele ultimate producer to be kakra. Oh, the other net no. About assist we call for Olise, about goals I call it for Mbappe. Him fan Ousmane Dembele legend. Osim kakra, to be critical kakra. They need to create about these guys. I said wait me about the frame of the picture no. Free world class attackers. Desire do mu de mayi mu di credit sin che me mpachin ye it Worldcup na ye bono so de media creating na e babo de aya o ye ntwan komo no so enu ti o mo be di kolomu ani atamo saa be sin ne sa chance na o mo pede ma Mbappe o kolomu ani ho ada o best chance be kwakodi akora ho no ala o best chance kwakodi obi a wasa ho ya
Brazilian Drake di hey ya bopals Erling Haaland edin se guniti o see ya wu
so best chance
na kwata free board ho
otia so be saka ho otia so be fire
wo
ya this Worldcup no baby e dure de asesa de ye be sua ball no o mo ka tu ye tirim no
okay
this time there a attack will win the trophy a the attack no and the win the trophy opa check the teams no if you know
so mo play 7 goals no mo ko
no way crowd no do
Mbappe, Leo Messi, Erling Haaland.
If England
can so di akire ba.
Ana odi wanya judu support no. Me say no way dey no way ba. No way ka defender bondi. Omo di no ka ba ka team no way. Eh mo attack na do ma ba bedru asay. Ghana ye call attack ye boso mo. Ye ba na come for GT.
What how many attackers na 10. The attackers 10
solid. Number 9 for Marco 5.
Black Stars.
Yeah, the 3 different types of number 9s and a call Worldcup no.
Ati, o de e ba ho a e wa be dim komo.
9 for no, the 3 different types.
And it me ye bobo across the face of goal na obi any ho be connect ball no.
The 10 for me and the wingers too.
Okay.
10 attackers.
Run to me.
Enya he, Mate. Meza.
Yeah, another blessed morning, and I think the conversations around the World Cup, definitely. Untimi na wuntwe mabra Cristiano Ronaldo. Probably, I wouldn't say it is confirmed, but probably played his last World Cup game for the Portuguese national team. And I think Portugal FA no certain Portuguese players ne team ni be disappointed Cristiano Ronaldo yeba. I am not the biggest fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. What am I saying? And I have to be very clear with this. What am I saying? I'm not the biggest fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. But I think the disrespect and a lot of things that are going on need to be checked at. Sebi, you can something in your life be bit my idea. Sheda and share the Kodia name Penwas and Bibre more than you be brave. Ne boom. Musa the Kodia name. So it happens even in our normal lives like religion. and your mammy and son, if you ask him what say yaw. O grow na de kodi agro bi betimi abo to aku won ho emotions attaching with bebre ba ko your religion ba ko your politics and ba ko your sports so religion sports and politics ya sa no mama say o grow ho obi the emotions be bo to aku kwa because what it carries me e bura dwene ntiase so it will pick a religion na ya enyo bia na nanije Christianity ho ya wati de meche na se no na emom obi wono ma o Islami ni na ninje Christianity ho but doesn't mean say on di mean the Christopher ye dey eye o de ani die ani buo e de ma de kodie no. And I think for Cristiano Ronaldo the Portuguese FA are letting it down. The players are winning the Worldcup we are letting Cristiano Ronaldo down. And a story that had a beautiful beginning, I think for the national team.
Run to me.
It has been a poor ending. And this is as a result of how some of these decisions were taken. Yeah, Ronaldo last World Cup, command the coach, command Roberto Martinez. On fanning day.
Wabran Swan no say or some Martinez no World Cup in a bar or no maybe.
It's shocking. It's like Bibiano na ya plot ya planet. And then he say Mgunani Masi. Like you should just go and disgrace him at the World Cup and let him come home. Why never Spain for no crampona Roberto Martinez no o free krunim krano. Spain for now so honda dada. Say Roberto Martinez be appointing us. It has not even come into the conversation before. Yeah, when Luis Enrique left the job, meboa o free Spain and Germany more after that was World Cup 2022. They could have opted say okay fine because after World Cup 2022 now, Fernando Santos any Portugal team. That after that World Cup now Spain Luis Enrique shoot team because Spain no free move against Morocco in a round of 16 and Portugal be free move against Morocco in the quarter final. So the decision should have been okay fine Roberto Martinez you crew with the part and then came more who quite be fast by Spain and none who cry a man so die a man ko kura say debi wo be adwuma ne fama ye debi da yaw apa we pa dem say coaches mu chupo moten pa no fraud kese onya de so debi onya adwuma papa ye chupo moten obobo PSG obobo Bayern Munich
PSG no from Stoke City o
Stoke City
Stoke na no obo no de
so we gan line ah. Then you know the coach was discussing with different clubs to say oh we World Cup no beko. Which serious football association and best so Samuel man so.
Why na Lepetegi ana Spain for the call.
Almost 2018 World Cup. Almost call na mo ka say there be chairman. See.
I'm married for no confirm here say them say abeka 2 days ama.
Yes, it is Fernando Hierro
in the first game.
Yes.
Na married confirming say only baba ye coach.
It is Fernando Hierro. Omo ya na say si phone free flight na do buy na mane fa nko. Then you allow him to be on the bench, coaches the team, messes up. Yeah, one the Belgium golden generation man okay who the other year. Just one them say a sumana ni a sumana about golden generation muso on better team. Because the quality of Vitinha, the quality of João Neves, the quality of Bruno Fernandes, the quality of Ruben Neves, yeah, the quality of Bernardo Silva. My about 5 solid midfielders team. When to me and had the perfect balance to bring the best out of them. And I question a lot. Too many passes. Prepare boss, a 3-1-6 shape. Putting Bruno in as a second striker. Then you begin to ask questions. Say, just do the simple and basic thing. So, for example, over here Thomas Tuchel on England. Of our team, no, you na you didn't come. You see Jude Bellingham, your box to box, me boy. You call World Cup no say there be wo de minum so ye 10 It's a ball 4-2-3-1. Oh 10 ball 10. Elliot Anderson. Any new declarations a Jumani, young form when you say Jumano. But when you're not to Munina, Bruno ball half winger, half midfielder. The next game Bruno was a second striker. John Neves in Vitinha. No more drop it deep, no be a pre ball, no pa and crankra. Center backs, no line breaking pass. So this was a team that had enough superstars. But no credit me. It has been mismanaged. You will call. What Portugal team or call.
So do you see any other coach Sanka on a beginner this same squad and ko baby before?
Nipa na was on my appointing and I fain and nipa no mako appointing in the naba.
Jesus no.
Aye. I fain no mo fa na the naba. You would have done a far. So
the Al Nassr G League.
Okobe Yejuma far better. Just do the same because squad ne kutom just do basic things and get results. Then what the man be shit me cry who's a coach he has lost the plot in here. When you Ronaldo a film and that's how try so be win the game. Nipa na no wan ebeje o. Ene Gonzalo Ramos one smelly ball ni bi kura.
Osim ko dey by extra time.
O dey by extra time. O dey ka back o ni Spain e ball. You see, you need to show ambition. Oba Abeji Nations League, they're good, fine. But the future of the nation cannot be placed in such a coach's hand, especially going into the World Cup, knowing that they could do away. Knowing that they could do away. Vitinha, air controller, or set a tempo. John Neves, air destroyer. Technical ability was routinely complemented in both boxes. Due to the ability so bet me up in boss. Bruno a creator. Say also Sanyo marketing ketia. What cause the team no a totally unbalanced midfield audio moye juma. And a disheartening. Very disheartening. Whatever happened at the World Cup was also a reality check for Ronaldo some way somehow. But it doesn't mean so obi aso copy pan legacy say Ronaldo buy and wabesa wa be. Ronaldo could post match press conference ko say or no before him Portugal had won nothing. Is it true or not?
Yeah, true. I don't know can answer do beso motia.
Yeah, who tia asem say no krana no before Ronaldo dey na Portugal age. Then somebody should come and tell us before Ronaldo. E dey pa na ya obetimi dey subu say na Portugal age. I think people are not getting things right, and a lot of them maybe almost then be born a chinche. But let me tell you something. Before 2004 Euros, Portugal near ranking European teams among the greats. Portugal was not even there. The 2004-2006 Eddie Omokra by Limelight team, they did not even establish them. Because prior to that, the European nations were all talking about Italy, Germany. Because in the World Cup, these were the teams that were dominating. Then Euro 2000, Holland, which is the Netherlands, Ronald Koeman and Nkof for no subehum kakra. So from that part of the world, no, the Iberian countries, which is Spain, Portugal, they were not recognized as top European nations that could compete. I had to say, nay, said yeah, what the Croats, Omakofa Bosnia, Yugoslavia squad now, they are also trying to make their way into relevance when it comes to European football. So the main European football was not centered around the Iberian countries. Even with Spain, not almost dominating with their clubs because the Dream Team won the UEFA Champions League in 1992. And the Johan Cruyff, Holland, therefore, ya no more to far. And no kodi juma boa ma Barcelona team fan into my party fry. And they affected national team na no more performing. And we are saying now about European countries are a bua mono, over Italy, over Germany, to a extent, France, no matter show be said Netherlands. Mukakra due to Euros na no bobo bi na adade. So from 2004, Anna Portugal by mood because of Luis Figo and what they were doing. Anna mo dey the Euros final. Then 2006, they came to play the World Cup no mo come the semi-finals of the World Cup. Abrana England already a top squad, Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Wayne Rooney, some boys ni na buy. Then Cristiano Ronaldo and Luis Figo because no money GDA. Say 2004 ni we are Luis Figo mu nyina be free team ni wako. By 2006 the baton changed. And everybody was expecting a car and Luis Figo replacement. Cristiano Ronaldo, there were lies of charisma, but Ronaldo, I didn't know the moment was totally different due to the fact that I bomber Manchester United. As at that time, and United were winning the league titles. A Moody League, no more competition. You could see him everywhere. Then Spain came into the scene as another Iberian country. From 2006, number 207, 28, no more established more. And on the 2008 Euros, 2010 World Cup, then the 2012 European Championship. Then it brought the Iberian teams to the limelight. It's no be trouble more. Say Spain had their war here because of we neighbors and Portugal. Portugal bad Portugal de Unkuta Ronaldo, Eriasimu na best player, Muntimi fanning ye, Muntimi fanning ye bibia, e because they were nothing before Ronaldo came. Ronaldo gave them a substantive recognition in world football. I will be at the expectation to almost soldiers. I'm telling you, if Ronaldo had not played for Portugal, or be to me, Majina show be Portugal and watch the World Cup.
Okay, so that's the Ronaldo effect.
That is the Ronaldo effect. Ronaldo am Portugal. Nobody will come and tell us say na Portugal crown kwa World Cup. Portugal any World Cup omu ye failure. Ronaldo effect na mo obia attention koso. Ronaldo na attention nyina koso, so you can hit him, but you should not discredit his influence. You can decide not to dislike you. Want to be your favorite. Everybody knows. Areas obia or the favorite. Na mum na djuma na wa beye no. Don't discredit it. Na djuma na wa ba beye no. Me entina da bi fa katasu mu aso fa tan. Enka se we onya djuma bia. And that is where he put himself. Yaw. Oba beji Euros meboa. Imagine Nations League say.
Yeah, true. I know that Calabia boy on YouTube and say he wasn't the best player in all what Portugal won with 0 player of the tournament.
And with 0 player of the tournament, now they don't count on Moje. Without him, no can win Portugal. So, how many of you were eager to even follow Portuguese football without Cristiano Ronaldo? A lot of you didn't even know after Figo call and I'm say Portugal go. Whether you like it or not, whether with 0 influence, correct the last game on Euro 2016 against Hungary. Portugal no more 2 points. Just 2 points proud to that game against Hungary.
Two last game on board draw na Ronaldo.
On board draw Ronaldo left
for finish as one of the best third place teams and as a disciplinary like points and the amount they advanced from the group. That was 2016.
That is it.
Yeah.
Also now the ball is starting baby come fast so they could do baby or I think even one of the quarter-final or the semi-final Ronaldo was there too. Only nanimu iya juma de omo qualify, so you can't come and tell us why here. Sami Canada, we could go back and look at even certain young talents or mobile in a page we abuse of the way. No, once they were winning it, what did they do? We can go back to that discussion. Let him enjoy the fruit of his labor. He has worked hard to get to this level. It's not easy to be on top for 15 solid years and still be in conversations. Oko Cup bien him so kwakoje enye Ronaldo when pan the ball the team say Portugal team we say World Cup no mo ko pe bibiaje. It is because of Ronaldo. The moment Portugal enters into every tournament, everyone expects them to win it. Yeah, because of why Ronaldo. That is it. The same thing happened to Lionel Messi at some point in time. Argentina kwa near you mafrim. Argentina ko World Cup near you mafrim. Copa America near you mafrim. But no bien him say sa Argentina team no uyi Messi di nisi ntia sa team we kwa tournament mo bia kra na nwe ho so metima akɔgye trophy.
Gonzalo Higuain
ne Palacios mo
omo the ball no ba no boto
twene you did not even have the idea say sa Portugal sa Argentina team say you Messi free man one man team class omo kɔgye trophy. But because Lionel Messi is in there, yeah, definitely obi adwene say mobile World Cup mu ana mo Copa America nko ade e wo se moje yaw sa Chile team na Argentina 2 times. Let me tell you for a fact say you for player not sa Argentina team ni sa Chile team bobo
as I know
where some police Chile
2015 and 2016 the Copa
America Alexis Sanchez Gary
Medel mo
untimi but obia expect say because Lionel Messi is the captain of the Argentine team and is the superstar until by hook or crook Argentina must win it. That is the level of quality these people bring to the table. Me omu no yawo. Me obia betimi atan omu owiase. I can decide say me omu personality I will not like it, but I will never in my life sit somewhere and discredit what job these two people have done. The football code different level consistently omo na best say Ballon d'Or na amafo ni beje hu say goals because ade na ye de beti omo mienu ntem na ti say bon obi ebo by a year season na say ba ko 60 ba ko 70. That is the level consistently. And for Ronaldo and Portugal, he has done his part. He has earned his respect. He gave a lot of children hope and understanding to play for the Portuguese national team. Her charisma ni Ruben Dias and Ra. Her charisma titima Ruben Dias. All because of Ronaldo. Because wama ebimo hope. Wama ebimo. Obi obesi so Portugal bi de no to Ronaldo. Nani siso nani bo ano ni mbo nyina si nani bobo ti se Ronaldo. Ricardo charisma bobo ne say charisma bobo ti se Ronaldo. He has given a country that nobody expected to get to that level a certain level of hope. Yeah, the Iberian countries were not respected until certain people and certain results came into the bay, and that is Ronaldo. Yeah, I will never discredit what he has done. Yeah, I think sir, there are certain points in life I can say reality checks. But Ronaldo, I'm on reality check. Say, Ejumano, you can't do it all. Ronaldo, he knows. He still can do a lot of things. But where Ronaldo has got into you can't do it all. Just like Sweden and Portugal, okay, it's a playoff match. No? Honestly, you can't do it all, Ronaldo. You are not at that level. And that is the reality checker. May sure said Yama Ronaldo, he will sit back and see a lot of things differently. Say, Yaman Kulano Crown Day and Kobo. But for Spain, yeah, I think say performance is not there. They say is a little they are not at their best form. Omunyan picky. And it is because just maybe Lamine Yamal is also out of form. Nico Williams.
Pedro so crasa onya form no so pen.
Oh yes. By Lamine Yamal ongro obegro we be adisua.
Prano no
yeah, also when you set certain standards for yourself, it doesn't matter how old you are. On say on Kurabi or on ma or Munisi so yes said your monicity, but one in penny phone a tone said in them. We on in penny phone started to two almost to said it in them, almost started it in them.
Run to me.
Yeah. It will start in terms of they are, and definitely there are certain things you need to understand. I think the Worldcup will open his eyes on a lot of things.
Okay.
And Nuno Mendes, it was one of the best battles I've seen.
That's right.
At the Worldcup, we trainer we edgina. And tiene,
but I say,
we don't want more join your maka.
Mate, walk. Steve Bray.
Yeah, congratulate Spain for qualifying. They started slow, but still, share. Our games in our mobile now, they are building in very well, and Yoma Ekoye for the Spanish national team. I didn't expect them say this is the sort of football uncomable. They look so in control of the game and now Omobon and Ra almost started very well. Unya Abrantia, your friend say Oyazabel had a wonderful chance to score, but unfortunately Ankoye and Farmer. So if you look at the Spanish team, they are building up as the tournament progresses. No, more than Bono cost so much. They deserve to qualify because they did what was expected for any other nation or person or the tournament. They played as a team, and I've told you, sir, you don't necessarily win tournaments with big names. You don't have to be surrounded by world-class players before you win tournament. You need to have a team. Every area of the team, no, a Juma Sasa Oyeno, Oyena, Oyeni year. Oko Portugal, newspapers in a can send baby, you might publish a lot. So, Shadrach Bebuamia, I'm okay a lot. But I could say, the end, but I could say welcome home. Until a lot of them know kasa about the exit of Portugal from the World Cup. Many Messiah Bayadjin say, in as much as you need a team, you need a coach that can build a team. But I don't blame Roberto Martinez for Niesi. I blame whoever went in for Roberto Martinez.
Okay, so any coach nah. What is so bono? But you know the Jumana coach now for say why are mine the service?
Yeah. You see, from the start, I am very consistent with myself. Say Portugal and Ronaldo, they have to accept that to win the World Cup, they have to play as a team. It shouldn't be the Ronaldo show. It should be the Portuguese show. But I've heard a lot of people talking about midfield. You know, they have midfielder. Juma or their respective clubs. But one thing I didn't cause on say the midfield and I body, you know, what is their contribution in terms of goals and assists? Bruno had a very wonderful season for Manchester United. But he is my worst player at this World Cup for Portugal.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yes. He is my worst player for Portugal at this particular tournament. The expectation of a lot of us are the game nechi the oye no man you or boss says mo be crown and shall order for more team to say there you two more free or them no. Oh, he went to the World Cup and it's a different story. For Vitinha and João Neves, I won't be so much disappointed because our numbers in here saying that is why I was talking about I'll prefer Ghana facing Portugal because our midfield, you know, a sideways passes which they defend deeper. We get them.
So Vitinha, João Neves, our club side, Juana. The command Dembele money doing a Kwaraskili.
They are not responsible.
The resource neither.
Yes, they are not responsible for
Portugal. They also may be one or more.
I don't know what happened. Yes.
Rafael or more.
Yes.
Ronaldo Moana.
Yes. I don't know why people are criticizing them. They are not responsible for the creative works at Paris Saint-Germain. It won't be a game now against Arsenal. It will be a now Arsenal, SCT deep, no. Now people were frustrated. I'm saying, why are you frustrated? That is their style. Say, Brassey, Jebra, that is over drop it deeper, or circulating passes left and right. But you need to because the vertical pass. Into pa and you are with you check your numbers in terms of goals and assists last season. You see, say a meager. And also that is their style of play. Into PSG now, why money the creative spark? Obenya was kill yourself, Desiree Doué, Bradley Bacola, Oko Rice, you will get them. So Omoji, they locate them. In the moment, people Bible say, y'all never score any no akoshe go bakobi. The Vitinha, y'all never, they are not Steven Gerrard or Frank Lampard. They are not Zidane. Almost star no, you almost born no almost bono. So you will be now or carry the responsibility of assessor, which Oye too, I think Bruno Fernandes was supposed to do that. But they failed to play as a team. Why? Because a team that is in desperate need of a World Cup trophy will not keep Ronaldo 90 minutes in a game. But it's a coach and he say, how do you take the best scorer out of the game? You need to take him out of the game because he is not the same person 10 years ago. Until before, wait my ball to space. Ronaldo the speed back by this time and it's different. Until you need to be smart. Okay then, Ramos, other person, it could be a 40 minutes. Ronaldo comes, he gets the job done. He be Umbra, he lead it three. Wabesha the penalty be an answer. One year headed go. You see, my country that greatness is made on the stage of the World Cup. By starting, make I say, Ronaldo doesn't need a World Cup for him to be recognized as one of the greats. He might not be the great of the World Cup. You open World Cup discussion on him, but he is a great in the game. Consistently, waka. It's a 7-game tournament. Semanya enye bibia enya wawa because he's the same player. Otinika say, obo penalty say no na. Osuno mubusa answer den. I say I didn't cry because me say penalty me say Portugal be free mo. But now me will record of scoring 27 times consistent, conservative. I don't say yeah na me soon. I was looking at my family in the stands. Obeka say bia me na me boss rim kan boys never throw ego. Shadrach, say how I fatum. Let's hear from him. Let's hear from him.
Why are you crying?
Why you cry? For example, like when you have passion for what you're doing, you cannot be worried about all your feelings.
Men changing narrative, you know. They were TBI, I understand.
Not to me.
They can decode in your office or catch you know. Or say, if he missed the penalty, I'll miss you know. Or Portugal will come collapsing on him and say the world has come to an end. But the reason he cried was the fact that he has scored 27 consecutive penalties. Missing win, he was thinking about the girlfriend, the stands, the kids, the mom over there, and all the pressure to so and also. But he didn't cry because he missed Portugal's penalty. So Ronaldo not winning the World Cup or not, and yet he has been a great footballer. I love him. Me say he is the greatest goal scorer football ever. He is the greatest striker football ever. Or at a level now the goal scoring corner. But reality is that Portugal teams or about World Cup they failed to build a proper team.
Shadrach Mema drone show be a ni chrome for Madeira for the yamano. Today Steve Okasa na beti me drone show na me presentation me calling for the video but unfortunately went me and fam about drone show no so Madeira for the chrome for so on put chrome on the map.
Yes. Yes. He deserved to be celebrated. Yeah, near why you know. Dan and I'm sure the trajectory of being a great person. I started uni and what them or Judy. We are not catching now for one thing. Me bra anyway environment the Jew to movie now feel more call inner city. We me bra betimeno. I say city ni Jew to movie near another city. Near compete. That is the trajectory of greatness. So what he has achieved in football, no, Obi any who betima writing it down. But for Portugal to win the World Cup in his presence, you know, they needed a Portuguese show, not a Ronaldo show. Unfortunately, Oman saying investing in proper coaches. Mr. Solskjaer Euro 2016, you would love Nani. You would love that goalkeeper, you know, Rio Patricio. He did a wonderful job. Pepe Yadepa. So say Nico Portugal, I was saying Nico, why? Because one of the greats, I was lighting up the stage. I'm out for any football. No, I want no free. Ronaldo fans are almost a World Cup winning. You know, be umpire. Bonne say finally, Ronaldo beat me. I could you World Cup. No, but whether or you and I say and you and say BBR, ewo ne career and how brilliant he has been. But Sankoji World Cup now it adds another layer of greatness to who Ronaldo have been over the years. So yeah, I am very disappointed end to a manner on the football in a year. I honestly wish say Nanka Ronaldo beat him at least one final of the World Cup. Na Omako fight whether so made me win and so me. But Spain did a good job and did what mattered. Now I was say to me they were more qualified to the next stage of the competition or more they are progressive for that stage. And Ronaldo Hano say or say this is the last World Cup, it should be the last World Cup. Be any who beat my be any who beat my if we are saying you want your ma nya nank ye pe nyame won your ma o feel say unyama ya
obrigado
eba ya brabo mababo. He has done a lot. That is greatness. Ono kwa celebration na udu ekrebia see obi yebi. That is influence. Proper influence. He is a great. But Portugal in his presence winning the World Cup, it was always going to be difficult. But there's something in him na onyanyin to muse. This is how so I'm sure say Roberto Martinez Crano or be part of the people. I agree say let's bring him on board because who Anna said they are any even players acquisition. So Ronaldo, I didn't want to see this picture say a great man cry out of the stage. I was thinking the applause and a leave out of the stage. He has done well. He has done very well, but it has been Ronaldo Portugal team rather than a Portugal Ronaldo team. That is the situation of Portugal. So another World Cup, 6 World Cups, I know alcohol. 6 World Cups. That be Unkobi, Untimember at age 45 there.
And also you're behind the scenes, won't mean Kana.
No. Oh my sure. Bibi anyone was over premium.
Or say in the heat of the moment, on person will be taking a final decision. So young child so Konabusi and for. And after being on a holiday, so one can say will be able to main deciding man say we're born a last World Cup. We're born a last World Cup.
But
2013 or 45 years.
But life Nyamia and say
Nele call last World Cup no say
David Nyamia and say the cost will be a form. Yeah, ultimately now so sir. And then I only new to press up.
Yeah.
I didn't know to me a bro sir.
Aye.
So I say. But we
so I'm
Odru 32.
Well, we 32 be ana. Nense popono 32 anko awie.
Oh, and 32. Say na mo 50. Odru 32.
Well, we 32.
Yeah, hono Odru e.
Na if na nense wo so no.
Odru 26. And then Sasha said,
oh, how many years? Most
before no team here. So I just say before now new team here.
I didn't know why no. To be with your national team for 23 years down the lane. Years under review, years in retrospect. On now the ketwa
oh yeah there, but our option
consistency.
Our option, no option to leave the stage at any point in time.
Oh dear, we are
by I don't know.
Messi, the pressure is handed back. So we are Messi, we are Ronaldo, born national team. Leo Moko, permanent man Moko by Messi say on born national team game. Or retire by force.
Pressure also, but Cassiope
it take the dream president.
Yeah.
No Messi cause oga said that for.
E ma rev is Cassiope.
Messi be ye dwuma ya ba the man Gonzalo Gomo tum. Argentina for to be sorry o say go away.
Now. Ne be duru ho say
me national team biem.
Anyo no kwa some moja no national team.
So pressure the ban. So I'm going from me the Charlie.
He has that word.
Yeah, me that say.
But I wish say the basic.
You wish all the business men cause I say.
And I wish. I said a wish.
Okay.
I am a wish and yeah.
Me to know for. Come don so nya. Well, you na fe yan to so. You say that ben ye full Black Stars and very necessary.
Yeah, postmortem there. Yeah. Yeah, crab.
From what channel ko nyina I say nya time because I'm say a tournament na ban ya samba be repeating only I can see. You be say another tournament na samba be same.
And now I've come now beside me say me be ball coach na baso na new. Since the adwuma so you know I confusing am say no ya omoye. Carlos. No moye.
What na ba na ya ba be hwe.
Na you dig game no ho komo a o rebe ho.
Match no.
Adibi
to any series ana.
Yeah, boss. Oh,
you need me nyina one day.
No, yeah, possible. Yeah, I did
it post-mortem.
One Wales game, no. Move be about 1 minute. Oh, Colombia game, no.
So you me find
the same move.
New me that say china ya ba na ye nwe kra ye nwe nti me ba say me jiska ba hun say emulate there ye nyina emulate there
so from men kono self no ka ho asem na me twa so yeah
here very necessary
pa ma pen mu bi ba ha na bo say dwene na ontumi modin no na ka tell say na me say akro to so be bo a
yeah
na me say ever fan san later
we so there apostle na me fan kan
duro no
apostle engineer na the by now more na na nkomo abontene ade opani say bibia fine hello
oh nyame adaro ma bibia boko
ya da radio asepa oh me say me the doc kan ho ana oh me kan opana doc one just am do why ma
o say me ni apani ba ko din say Dr. Hene Kwabna Safo say ya na ono no na ni monyam ni bi asone aba be
that's right
me de edwedie ho nkomo na me di the doctor na nkasa wo ho ono